Well, it's Monday, April 26th. Looks like I'm doing these more often. I guess it's I need extra help, so I'm talking to myself more. I'm still doing, as far as like meetings and stuff. Yeah, I'm still doing that, but those are a totally different thing. That is, I don't even know what to call that, but I'm definitely not going for the same reasons as what I used to. Um, I don't feel as obliged that I have to prove that I'm doing okay. It's just I am doing okay, whether or not other people know it or not. It doesn't really matter. I'm still doing okay. I don't need their permission to be okay and their evaluation to determine if I'm actually okay for me to be okay. So I used to think that I needed other people to see me being okay for me to be okay. Now, no. And I still feel from certain people that they want me to need their seeing me to be okay, but I don't. So there's that. And whatever fear, doubt, and paranoia and suspicion that they have about anybody else, that's their fear, doubt, suspicion, and paranoia. It doesn't make anything real, you know. So anyway, so part of my thing is where I just assume that everybody's doing okay until I know otherwise. Like how I generally try to assume that things are none of my business. Um, and it's not. How do I say that? I forget. Anyway, that's not what I wanted to talk about anyway. Had a good morning. It's been a few hours with practice at it so far. Had woken up thinking I was going to go for a run when it got light, but then I realized it's still cold out there. It might be getting up to the 70s today. But right now it's in the upper 30s. And it's like I don't feel like being cold. Sometimes I don't care, but like right now I feel like I care. I don't want to be cold. So I'm going to probably go out still because it's only going to take me like 15 minutes to be like, yeah, my foot, it still needs some time to sort itself out. It might just be a matter of stretching or endurance or we'll see. But I am going to wait until it gets warmer out. In the meantime, just, it's my day off. I don't have to stress out about this, that, and the other. But like I said, I have been at this whole being awake thing for a few hours already today. And I got a good amount of writing done. So I was happy about that. I am happy about that. I already feel as though accomplished something today. And, and it's real too. It's written. I can look at it, and that was a thought from yesterday even about another. Maybe it's something I have realized before and I forgot, or it's I realized it again potentially. Another reason why we give out tokens. It's something tangible. It represents, it's a token, it represents, it's a symbol, a symbol of belief, and that something is real. Because, anybody can just order a token online. I can get a 50-year token if I want, or a 60-year, or I don't even know it. I'm sure you can get them custom made to whatever. A century token. I mean, you can put any nonsense on a token. Or it's like I can buy a trophy of any kind. If I wanted an Oscar award, I could get an Oscar, or get a replica or facsimile to put on a shelf. and get it to say on the little plaque or whatever. But without the recognition of whatever achievement or recognition and appreciation by people in my demographic or in my group or my social setting or whatever, it carries less meaning. It might still mean something to me, but I know in my heart that it is more groundless, I guess. If I went out and bought myself an Oscar or a trophy for like winning some race that I never won, or there was never a race to begin with, if I just make it all up, then it's, a completely, I don't know the word I'm looking for, but I'd be living in a separate reality that is not agreeable with anybody else's. And if I'm trying to like grandstand, or like have like all these accolades or trophies or medals or something, then I guess I'm trying to get people to think about me what I want them to think about me, so that they like me or approve of me or think I'm great or something. But then when tested, like, but so if you fall short, so if you don't, I try to represent myself within my actual self. I don't project myself as being anything other than what I am, because this is what I am. And so when things come up and I appear like I don't know what I'm doing or am not sure, well, that's true, because I just don't pretend at things anymore as much as I can recognize. So, but if you see me, being thoughtful and considerate and taking my time to really understand what's going on, that's true too. I am exactly that calm in certain situations and moments. I'm not pretending at being, virtuous or some people, they make, people have insecurities and fears and reservations and inferiorities. And I can only say that because I do too. Where I feel like, oh, he thinks he's better than me. And, or they think they very highly of themselves and carry some sort of arrogance or hubris, or I feel like I'm being belittled or talked down to or condescended to or patronized. And it could just be somebody just talking, just that's how they talk. So I don't know. So anyway, I guess that's all I really got. I just wanted to get something recorded. A compliment, I guess, to my writing. Like this goes with that. This is, kind of explains, gives a little backstory to the writing. I don't know if I'll ever even correlate or corroborate any of this, but it's there. What was the other thought I had? Oh yeah, that in any situation that I find myself in, short term, long term, it's like belief is really important to me, apparently. And if I start to believe that I am becoming a detriment to the situation, it's like I just need to remove myself. Because I only want to, I feel, from my position, that I want to compliment and be a benefit. Whereas if I am a burden or a detriment, then I need to be let go. I need to be told, or let go, or fired, or there's a lot I might not know. And it will, it can hurt my feelings. But so be it. Because I hurt other people's feelings. Because I have to establish and maintain and patrol my own sensibilities and boundaries. And because people don't know unless I talk about it or tell them about it, or they find them accidentally and then get less than good responses. But I say that I don't have to like everybody, and it's true. And it's like I cannot be everybody's best friend, and I don't want to be. And I won't tailor myself to accommodate everybody, like be really buddy-buddy with everybody, and then the next person comes along and I'm buddy-buddy with them, and just constantly changing myself to be how it is I think other people want me or need me to be for them. It's like I cannot smarten myself up or dumb myself down to meet the needs of every conversation that's going on. It's like I don't have a degree in astrophysics to be able to talk up to somebody's level, and I'm not going to talk about the latest situation comedy of lowbrow humor, and so that doesn't sound right, but there are just some topics that I just don't care about. It's just not my style. It's not that it's wrong, or it's just not for me. So it's like really, really, there's just some stuff that's just, it doesn't interest me, and it doesn't mean anything by it. It's just not for me. So it's not that I'm better than it. Just putting it there. It's just different, and I get uncomfortable about that sort of thing. Because I hate it when I feel like I'm being, treated as like, oh, like I don't know, or I'm dumb, Which surprisingly happens a lot, but I always just figure that that's just me being, insecure and poor self-esteem, and which is surprising to most people, because I seem to portray myself as being pretty confident, but that's part of my public mask, or the face I put on. I think. I really don't know what I look like, and people don't talk to me about that sort of thing. So I kind of secretly believe that I might be intimidating, because I get a mix of reactions from people. So, different reactions than I used to. And it might just be the way I'm carrying myself. Or maybe I actually am intimidating, or extra persuasive, or, charming. Who knows? But you wouldn't know it, but just, or maybe it's just me just rejecting everybody. I do tend to just reject, just everybody, all situations. It's not you, it's everybody kind of thing. That's my mentality. So no one should feel bad about the way I react and regard everybody. It's not you, it's everybody. And I just prefer to be left alone. That's just how it is. At this time, that's how it is. And this is how I think. This is normal to me. It doesn't mean that there's anything, I'm not up to anything. And I'm not, in crisis all the time. All the time. I do have emotional episodes, for better or for worse, positive and negative. But that's normal too. It's a wide diversity. But I own up to it, and I don't shrink away from it, and I get congratulated sometimes just on my honesty about talking about stuff that people don't think you should feel comfortable talking about. And I just talk about it openly like it's nothing. You know, I guess that's part of recovery speak and things that I've learned. But even within recovery circles, I guess I've learned to, that what do I have to lose? What am I afraid of? Oh no, they're going to find out this. Oh no, they're going to find out that. No one cares. Most people are just so concerned about themselves and what they've got that they're barely even paying attention to me. No one is paying attention to me. You know, so, and that's a good thing. That is not a bad thing at all. If anything, people are paying me too much attention, and I am trying to duck, dive, dodge. So, I don't know. It's a strange time, though. I know that. I feel, I don't know. Do I always feel this way? Like where I'm on the cusp of changing paths. It's like, I even thought the other day, it's like, maybe it's time to switch jobs. Of course, that's not a new thought. It's an old thought, but revisited. It's like maybe I've gotten strong enough, or practiced enough to be okay with, seeking something more challenging, more befitting my skill set. Because I'm not dumb. I'm just comfortable. I like my little pocket reality. Doesn't require me to do too much. It requires me to do a lot, but I'm used to it, so it's okay. But if I did challenge myself to do something else and I was able to, earn some more money, I would be able to afford a better life as far as like accommodations, like an apartment, and I'd be able to get that cat. Because I want a cat. That's a lot of my thing, is I really want a cat. And I can't have a cat here. So I'm in an entirely catless environment. So I trust the opinions of cats a lot more than I trust humans. I find more honesty in cats. I know it's not healthy, but if people knew, I've talked about cats before. People just thought I was joking. No, I'm not joking. But it is just kind of funny. It's just one of my little personality quirks, one of my eccentricities or idiosyncrasies or whatever you want to call it. But I don't know. All of this and everything, it's still better than how it was. So it's like I am allowed to be however it is I am and think it's like, stop me. Can't. You can inconvenience me. That's about it. And you can hurt my feelings. My feelings can be hurt and I can be inconvenienced. Because things don't go the way I want them to. So I can be a little bit Eeyore in a Christopher Robin's world or something like that. I don't even know what that means. I'm just throwing out words. Approaching 20 minutes. I guess I should go. See what the rest of the day brings. Take care of some errands. That's it.